How's life? Have you ever found yourself going back on something that you should have done, that if you had done, that if you had seen or said or stepped away or whatever? You know, that kind of ruminative regret that goes on in your mind non-stop, and there you are blaming yourself, feeling guilty and giving yourself a general bad time. Sometimes we could all have done things better. This doesn't usually happen because we could have objectively done something better. It's usually a power struggle in our mind. We find it much easier to blame ourselves, hate ourselves, and give ourselves a really rough time than to accept that sometimes we are absolutely powerless. There are times in our life when we could not have done things better, where we didn't do because we didn't know, we didn't do because we didn't have the strength, we didn't have the angle, we didn't have the power. And that's absolutely objective. We usually do the best we can. We usually do according to our power and knowledge at that time. But it's extremely hard to accept impotence. So whenever you feel these regrets, ask yourself the following question. Am I really torturing myself in order to avoid feeling powerless, in order to avoid accepting that there are many things in life that I just cannot cope with, I cannot change, I cannot foresee? This is the typical trick thought in tragedy. For instance, if I hadn't given them the car keys, they wouldn't have died. If I hadn't, etc. You know the type of thought I'm getting at. Remember, if it's not objective, if it's a kind of magical thinking, you're simply not accepting that you are sometimes powerless in life. When we accept that there are many things in life we cannot change, things that simply happen, there is an immense relief, and paradoxically we become much more powerful and we become much more relaxed, and life is much more enjoying. So if you liked this, please subscribe and please ask your questions. See you next week.